Hey y'all, I meant to do this when I left the theater, but I just left the theater, started driving off, and then I'm in traffic right now, so I'm like, oh, maybe I could do it now. I've been trying to do a better job of when I see films, even though I didn't do it with Little Mermaid, and I kind of feel like that's a missed opportunity. I love the Little Mermaid. Go see it if you haven't already. But, I got popcorn in my mouth, my teeth, whatever. Yeah, maybe. I just left the Blackening. Spoiler alert, go see it. It's hilarious. It's a really fun, good time. It's a lighthearted film that is a horror. However, you're gonna laugh, you're gonna crack up, you're gonna enjoy yourself. I think that the jokes were so timely and poignant. I think that the social commentary that it makes about how we navigate our culture or our world within this world is beautifully done as well. Shout out to Tracy Oliver, who penned this with, I think, Tim Story, and Tim Story directed it. Sorry y'all, I think I had popcorn in my, yeah. Anyway, I had a good time. It started off a little bit slow for me. It was giving a ton of backstory and all that, or like a little bit of backstory, and I was just like, all right. And a friend told me before I went to go see it that it felt, you know, like Wayne's-esque. So like the Wayne's family and like their form of comedy, and like if you like white chicks, you was gonna really like this. And I was like, okay. Even though it's not the same premise as White Chicks, but in reference to that type of comedy, those types of jokes, but specifically to our culture. The crux of this, and this is the no spoilers review, right? The crux of this being built off of a space game gone wrong. Brilliant! I absolutely loved it. Every character was very distinct, and even with the black people that they have being specific, like, or a slice of blackness, it didn't feel like they were saying this is the only type of black people, which I loved. I feel like it just did a really great job of showing that we are not a monolith, playing into some stereotypes, but then also mocking others. Yeah, it had moments where it gave very real and nuanced looks into interpersonal relationships. Like there's a best friend thing that comes up against the girl who's back with a guy, and you know how like sometimes you feel like you gotta pick your man over your best friend, or they have tension, or your best friend knows all the things that your man did, and this is like him spinning the block like the whatever time, and your best friend ain't having it because your best friend got your back more than you do sometimes, but this time it's supposed to be different. Like even them having those little nuances going on with this horror backdrop, brilliant. And while there are pieces of whiteness that's involved in the story, it's not centered around the story. Like they are literally just used to tell the story. I think that they did a really, really great job. And I was wondering, like, I'm like, all right, this is a horror film. Why is it coming out in June? It is set for Juneteenth, right? Like the event that all of these black people are getting together for is actually to celebrate Juneteenth with one another. They are college friends looking to reunite. And I'm like, okay, this makes sense. It makes sense, and it's good. Y'all go out opening weekend. I'm gonna try to get this video up ASAP. I'm seeing this on Saturday. It just premiered yesterday. This is the 17th. Please see this opening weekend. If you can't, then definitely the second weekend, to show support to these black creatives and the cast. They all did a phenomenal job. Like I said, it is freaking hilarious. You literally find yourself laughing out loud, talking back to the screen. Like so much is going on. And again, for me, like the first 20 minutes I was like, oh, okay, cool, but it really like at one point pulls you in. It doesn't let you go, and then you're just like along for the ride, and I love it. Shout out to Melvin Gregg. I thought that he was freaking comedic gold. Everybody's comedic gold, but there's certain characters like Melvin's character, Grace Byer, who plays Allison's character, I really, really, really enjoy. I don't know the dude who plays the gay guy. I gotta look it up and see, but he was freaking hilarious as well. It was really good. I enjoyed myself, and this is kind of like my unofficial kickoff to like my little birthday week celebration. My birthday is June 21st. Make sure you wish your good sis happy birthday on the 21st on any of my platforms or in the comment section. Yeah, those are my thoughts on The Blackening. Go and see it, and then let me know what you think after you do in the comment section down below.